Yo,
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 yo.
man, it's great to be back. Let's go.
Yes.
Mr. Brian again. Man, I'm so young.
Wefobz Podcast.
Standing on my 10 toes, I stay strong. So I still move on.
We're gonna figure out what episode we're on
From a
tonight.
far place, moving on. Because I started from a far place. I'm all about the money making. I don't got time for any hate.
I got it. We on episode 25.
I started from a far place. I'm all
Big
about the
25.
money making. Don't got
Man,
time for any hate.
that's what we talking about.
And I be feeling out of place. Out of place.
Definitely a great moment to be back. Hello, Wefobz Nation. You are keeping it posted right here with Poonie Moore,
gee wee, yes.
Queen,
Hey now.
and Guy So Smooth. Man, feels good to be back. Feels good to be back.
Love it.
Yes.
Man, that was a long break. That 1 month delay there with another Wefobz podcast. This is episode 25, like we said. Wow.
2-5.
25. Wefobz is making it happen. Man, whyuce is catching up. Congrats on that episode 21.
Yes.
Thank
That-
you.
Man, I see you all. Well, so let's get right to it. Disclaimer. Everything expressed here on this podcast is for entertainment and educational purposes only. The views expressed belong to the speakers themselves, Wefobz Nation. So take note of that. The other thing you want to realize is our Wefobz mission. It's our mission to promote and encourage the changing of negative mindsets, stigmas, and situations and encounters into positive outcomes.
Hello.
Let's go, baby.
It
Yeah.
sounds good.
Queen Poonie Moore, it's great to have both of you back on another Wefobz podcast, and I feel good to be back too.
Feels great to be here.
Right?
Oh, yes. Glad to be here, y'all.
Man, I gotta, apologize to Wefobz Nation for that month delay. Your boy Guy So Smooth was out for major surgery, which literally had a big, had me with a big ass hole in the back of my freaking head. Straight to my
Damn.
skull. Straight to my skull, man. Let's just say I came out on top. Thank you to the doctors who did it. One of the messages there is always keep your health up, Wefobz Nation, no matter what. The gift of life provided by God himself should not be tainted.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Glad you're doing okay, Guy
Thank
So
you.
Smooth.
Thank you, Queen.
For real, man. We're glad to have you back on the panel. And, it's good to get this back and continuing the Wefobz podcast.
Man, thank you guys. I missed you all. I missed it. I really did. I mean, there was so much happening in the news, and I was like, man, I wonder if the whyuce team is holding it down for us. And, you all been holding it down hella hard. Thank you all. Whew. Well, we're going to jump right into it like we said, because that's how we do right here at Wefobz. And the first topic of the day, we're going to be talking about something that's been like really hot in the news, and it's still going. It's a subject that we've been on for a while, right? Right, you two? Like, we've been
Hell yeah.
chirping
We've been
about
on
this
this.
for a while. We've been telling you all for a while. So it's AI, artificial intelligence chatbots, and copyrights. That's the topic for today. Wefobz Nation. So here, let me break it down. This article is from Futurism, written by Sharon Harlow. Sharon, sorry, I might have butchered that, but please forgive me. Sarah Silverman, an actor and writer, sues OpenAI for copyright infringement. All right. So the Silverman suit, the debate surrounding the use of AI chatbots and copyrights is really starting to heat up. Case in point, comedian and author Sarah Silverman has filed a lawsuit alongside two other authors against OpenAI and Meta. Now remember, OpenAI owns that ChatGPT and Meta is Facebook, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So her and two other authors are suing these two companies for copyright infringement per The Guardian. The Guardian reports. They're claiming that OpenAI's very popular ChatGPT and Meta's own AI model, which is going to be, I think Meta is releasing it soon. It's called Llama, LL, capital, two capital L's, small a, capital M, capital A, Llama, or whatever. They were trained on their books as data set fodder without their consent. And that's where the lawsuit lies. Remember how we talked about, man, how Chief Lot was always bringing up AI took information from other sources to answer you back, right? We were big on that when we discussed it in our previous podcast. Well, the people who own that information are now suing those companies for like, hey, you can't be letting this computer copy our information. That's plagiarism. And here we are.
Plagiarism bots.
The floor is open for discussion. My hosts, talk to me. Plagiarism, copyrights, man, the whole 9 yards.
I think this is interesting because we've been talking about this for a long time. And now that, everyone is just now catching on and realizing that their work is out there. That these chat GPT is just, collecting all these data and just giving the information, because now more people are using it compared to years ago when hardly anyone knew about it. So now it's just it's more noticeable now because a lot of people are using it. There's so many different types of chat GPT, other type of models, but man, this lawsuit, I'm reading a little bit about the lawsuit. It's everything that you just said. It's a software that powered by the two software programs, GPT 3.5 and 4.
Yep.
And they're known as large language models. So basically, it's like, those who don't understand plagiarism, it's basically you're just taking someone else's work and using it as your own. Like those who uses someone else's essay and turn it in as their own. So plagiarism. Now we got bot plagiarism. This is, to me, it's funny, but man, this is crazy.
Right?
Plagiarism bot. I just had a Wefobz moment, but yeah, this is really this is crazy, and Wefobz's been on this topic for a long time. So I'm gonna read the whole case because I love reading cases, and this is amazing.
Hello. What you got, Poonie? What you got?
Oh, I thought Queen was going to read the whole case.
Oh, Queen, are you going to read the whole case? Okay.
No, I said I'm going to read it.
Into it.
My bad.
Okay, I am not going to bore everybody with the whole case.
Okay, I thought this was a teachable moment there, but okay.
They can Google it or Bing it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? For me, what comes to mind, when you started talking about this, I felt like, okay, this Sarah Silverman, the lawsuit, and she's going against ChatGPT, which is Bill Gates and the crew.
Yep, Microsoft.
I gotta say, and this is just my own personal opinion. Nothing. I'm not trying to be malice or just mean to Sarah, but it's kind of like it's kind of like good luck on that one, because and this is just Google. I mean, this is just Google. Her salary. I looked up the salary for the current, and on Google it says, well, 2023, she's like net worth is more than 14 million. Well, that's 14 million is a doodle to Bill Gates of billions.
To the big dogs,
And it automatically made me think about Donald Trump. It's like bring on the lawsuits. It's all about that money thrown in there in court. It's how much, to me, when I looked at 14 million, I feel like, well, do you really want to lose that 14 million, start decreasing that amount? Because that's all she's going to be doing. That's how I feel about this situation with the whole lawsuit. Yeah, it sparks it up. And of course, we all know about the writers, how they went on strike because,
the very same reason.
The very same reason. And you mentioned there's another author or maybe two, who knows? But that's not enough. It's going to take all of them writers around the world to fight this case in order for them to win this. That's all the way I feel about it. And that's where I'm at with that one, guys. If that was to happen, that if they was to win the case, what about these YouTubers who talks and they put in their own input on other like athletes or even musicians or actors, when they talk about their stuff and they get viewers off of that? You understand what I'm saying? For example, let's just say Elon Musk and Zuckerberg, the fight. Now they titled that on there. Now they get a lot of viewers, a lot of clickbait, and they're just only, sharing their own personal opinions, kind of like what we're doing. We're talking about all these people. Isn't that the same thing? Like just, utilizing to get them viewers and build up your fan base for people to hear your own opinions on whatever the topic is. You guys understand what I'm saying? It's just, to me, that's how I'm looking at all this shenanigan.
All right. Man, there you have the two viewpoints we population from Queen and Poonie. We're gonna keep talking about it. Well, Poonie, let me I want to put in some little things. When we cover topics like that, talking about other people, now it's not, the key word here is the word called plagiarism. If you Google plagiarism, or if you Bing it, dictionary, the Oxford Language Dictionary, it says plagiarism is the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as your own or one's own. That's what plagiarism is. And I think she has a case. No, I don't think. I know she has a case. You know why? The ChatGPT guys shot themselves in the foot because they were the ones who told the world which books they use. They put the ChatGPT bot on to learn, right? You guys remember when I read those articles out for us?
Yeah.
They were the ones who told the world, oh, we use Sarah Silverman's comedy book and all that other stuff to teach our bots what to do. That's the only reason Sarah Silverman came out, I believe, because she heard her book was being put out there without her permission.
They already incriminated themselves by putting it out there.
It's like, I'm not a lawyer and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's the smoking bullet or whatever, however you call that, right? The smoking gun, caught red-handed. And not only did ChatGPT do that, well, OpenAI is the company that owns ChatGPT. OpenAI is the company that is in partnership or owned by Microsoft, I think, how we discussed before. But Meta did the same thing and announced to the world which books that they put their artificial intelligence bots to learn from. But if you go into the case, what it means is, like, when you type stuff in there, that bot will spit back word for word exactly the full contents of her book. That's why she's suing them. And this is big time, because every artist, I even saw what's the stock images, Getty stock images that's online. You know how people use stock images from Gettysburg or something like that? A website for photos, Getty's photos, Getty Images. They are suing Midjourney. Remember Midjourney that our chief likes to use to do the to do the avatars for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Getty Images are suing Midjourney for using their images to create a lot of their content.
Wow.
It's happening. It's coming. There's two ways this can work out. They win the case and they stop the artificial intelligence bots and their companies from doing it, or they win the case and they get royalties on every time their work is used. Which one do you think they're going to pick?
What do you think, Queen? I'm waiting, and I'll go
Which
after
one do
you.
you guys think these people who are suing these companies are going to pick? They're going to pick it to stop them, or they're going to pick the royalty way?
I think the royalty way,
Right? I believe that too. How about
because
you,
that's
Queen?
residual income.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
passive, right? For
Mhm.
life. Man, the best story I can get, it's not a plagiarism story, but the best thing I can relate that to is the guy who did the Lion King song, Simba's voice.
Oh yeah.
His
That
mom,
character.
they were trying to sell him like, hey, we'll buy you out for like what, $1 million or $2 million. But his
What
mom
was
told
the name
those
again?
guys,
Yeah, from Sister Act, right? The one that sang that solo part.
I think so. I don't know if it was from Sister Act, but I know because I always watch his clips on Facebook and YouTube
Mm,
Shorts and TikTok. How
he got
he
his
said,
name.
because he was 16 back then or something like that, like underage, and his mom was the one that cut the deal. She told the producers,
He was very
"No,
smart.
we'll take the royalties,"
Yeah.
right? So he's paid for life, man. And I believe these guys are going after that same type of thing with, because you can't stop it. Puni already said it. Queen, already said you can't stop artificial intelligence. It is everywhere.
Mhm. Yeah, you can't stop it, and these people are just gonna go for the money because it's copyright. They own the copyrights to it.
Yes.
So that's the only thing why they're suing, because you got to get permission to utilize all these things that these people own. So it's a lot of immature amateur with the guys who created the whole AI, who just came out arrogant
Yeah.
and just put it out there that the books that they, the name of the books that they use, and of course it's gonna raise red flags. So that's exactly what happened. So now these guys are coming after their money.
Because they were all big and saying, yeah, we use these books. Like they thought nobody was gonna check them on that. Wait,
Hello.
you used my book to teach your stupid robot?
Yep, it's no different than taking people's music.
Well, remember the other thing they shot themselves in the foot was they put out how much money they made off of all of that shit. Billions of dollars, right? Remember that? We read about it. They made billions of dollars in profit.
They went along and bragged about it.
Oh my gosh, it's just so cool to hear what we've been talking about happening in real time for a lot of people. And Wefobz was right there to cover it from the very beginning. Has Wefobz been writing this? Yes, we've been writing it. Look at what we've got on our screens. Look at our backgrounds. Look at Queen and Punimo's background. That is AI generated, but man, there are rules to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And just to add to that, right, people, that's actually why we also got into NFTs, copyrights. That's what NFTs stand for. It's a tokenization of your work of art or whatever you create, and it tells the world, this is mine. This is mine. You cannot take this from us. This belongs to Wefobz. Everything you hear, you see, and watch right here on the Wefobz podcast is all put into NFTs, and it's currently getting put into NFTs. And why do we use NFTs? Because we want the copyrights on our work, our ideas. That's where
now
it's at.
the NFT, for the NFT, is it only cover like music and art, or does it just cover anything that you create?
Anything you create, that's where it's getting. I actually put an NFT of some of the scripts that we wrote, that we try to do some a short series for our Wefobz stuff. I put a script as NFT. Any document, bro, if it could be scanned into the computer as an image, you can make an NFT out of it. Making an NFT out of it tells the world this document or this image belongs to this company or these people. The same thing like copyrights, without the freaking cost. And how much a copyright costs? Like $500 or something.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. The comparison is what is the different price? Could it be the difference in prices range when
Yeah,
it comes
it's the
to
difference in
copywriting
prices, bro.
and
Cutting
NFT?
cutting out the middleman, because the NFTs, we got them. It's called minting NFTs. We did it for free. And we got our own vault. The Wefobz Nation Wefobz has its own vault of all our creative ideas and collective works. Even the Wefobz are all the stuff that you see, Wefobz Nation, Queen, that we put up on video. We're currently putting those to create NFTs out of those too. Oh my gosh, I'm spilling company secrets. My bad, Chief. But why would we want to create it as NFTs? Because we don't want other people trying to plagiarize our work and trying to use our work
Hello.
to make money off of it. Going back to what Punimos is, or what about us? We're talking about Zuckerberg, and as long as you can discuss them in the form of like news journalism, which is news, or what do you call sarcasm, like jokes and stuff, you can do that. It's okay. It's free use. But if you use a video straight out of where it's coming from, like no edits, no nothing, no commentary, then you're just plagiarizing that person's work, or you're they call it infringing on another person's work.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of the day, it's between who's stealing someone's work and who's not. Making a profit. Man.
Plagiarism.
Yeah. Watch out for that word, Wefobz Nation. Remember plagiarism in school? I
remember it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plagiarism in
all you gotta do is change 2 words and it's no longer plagiarism. Oh wow. Plagiarism bot. I still can't get over that.
What was that topic? That was all about artificial intelligence chatbots are now getting sued for copyright infringement. There you have it. Anything else? Who do you want? Please? Anything else?
No.
Y'all good?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. How about we take a little break then? Come back after I got a little something for everybody. You guys want to go on a break, or are we good to go still muscle through? I think we should go on a break.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to need that break because I want to pop a little something new in here for all our viewers and listeners, especially for our listeners. This is a little love song that my family and I created back in the day, back in the early 2000s. It's called My Little Love Song. I hope you enjoy it. It's to all the lovers out there, the ones that are trying to find the flames of love. Take a listen, drop some comments on the song, or comment on what we just talked about with that lawsuit and the chatbots, the artificial intelligence chatbots. But we'll be right back after this.
against mine, and you feel my body up against yours. I'm writing love songs, my little love songs. Baby girl, I'm loving you forevermore.
Baby girl, you know that you're here in my heart.
In my heart.
I love you, baby, no matter how far apart. I fell in love with you, baby, right from the start. You take me high above the sky and the stars, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Don't ever, never just go away. Don't ever, never leave me today. You are my only one, my only special one. I love you, baby.
I love you by the looks in my eyes. Looks in my eyes. It feels so good, baby. I can feel the vibe. Please take this ring now and be my wife. I want you forever till the rest of my life. You make me say ooh, 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 ooh.
I found it.
You found what? What you
Nice.
find?
Yeah, so the actor's name was Jason Weaver, who turned down a $200 million upfront check from Disney for singing the part The Lion King, and opted for 100,000 plus royalties instead. Quick one was his mother advised them to negotiate royalties for a long income potential. There you go, folks.
I was very smart on the mother's part, who was critically thinking at the time, because no Disney didn't do those kind of deals back. It was only to certain individuals. And
Right.
mind you, a lot of these cartoons were coming out like this. And Disney was making some money, so she basically said, pump the brakes. We're gonna renegotiate my son's contract and let's talk royalties. Nice.
How much did he turn down? What did it say he turned down?
2 million. Wait, 200.
Was it 200 million or 2 million?
I'm sorry, $2 million.
He turned down $2 million.
Right? And then back in the 90s, right? That's when that movie came out.
Yes.
The 2
I
million
mean,
back in the 90s,
94.
people. That's a lot of money now.
1994 is when the Lion King was released. So there's two things that stick out to me is his mom. Man, she got to be so smart. Like Queen said, there's two mothers like that. Even Michael Jordan's mom, when she did the same thing too with her son when it came to signing with Nike. The only reason why Jordan will sign for Nike to be endorsed by Nike if he gets a royalty off of it.
Yeah, for life. For
Oh
life.
my God, they're all in the 80s and the 90s, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, they were advancing their thinking, their thought process. These women,
They were
That's-
wise
that's
beyond their years.
they need to be the spotlight needs to shine on them because that's like that's crazy.
Oops, they did. They talked about it. Jordan has talked about it a lot. And what that kid, what's his name again? His mom. I mean, he talks about it a lot
Jason
too.
Whitman. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, Weaver.
that's-
I'm sorry, Jason.
Weaver.
Weaver. Yep.
Weaver. And I guess this guy, his royalties would be passed down to his children
Yes.
and their children.
It's kind of like in the music business, you can actually buy the copyrights to songs or collection of songs. And the royalties from those songs can be passed on to your children and your children's children and everything other than that. There's a lesson there for the Wefobz Nation is have the foresight to see things like this. I mean, can you see farther than your greed, wanting it now and then, or
Right.
long term? And that's where we want to go. We always looking for any financial advisor that is, worth their salt. man, we'd love for you to join on with us. We're here at Wefobz Nation because we'd love to pick your brain if you'd love to share some tips with all of us here, especially us looking for that financial freedom.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mhm. Yep.
Man, that's such a thanks, Queen, for bringing that up. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story right there. Coming off of that plagiarism thingy.
Right?
Oh man.
It's money.
About that time. You all ready for this?
Yes.
Well, Wefobz Nation, Queen Booty Mo, we come to the business news section of our podcast. So this is the part where we give you business news, whether it's natural, supernatural, unnatural, you name it, we're going to talk about it. If it makes your brain go bzz, then of course it's going into the business news section right here on the Wefobz Podcast. And this is what I got for all of us for today, tonight, or wherever you're listening or watching. Let me see. Musk and Zuckerberg might channel their cage fight anger onto a new shared enemy, ChatGPT. This article is coming from Business Insider, written by George Glover. So here's what it says. Artificial intelligence could become the next battleground for Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. The Tesla CEO said Wednesday that he planned to launch a new company called XAI. I hope I said it right. Or some people are calling it Axel or whatever. XI. Meta, Zuckerberg's company, is also set to release a commercial version of its AI model. We talked about it earlier, called Llama. These guys, man. Anyhow, artificial intelligence could become the next battleground in the ongoing feud between Tesla CEO Elon Musk and Meta Platforms boss Mark Zuckerberg. To summarize the whole damn article, these guys were going on it over social media. They argued on freaking Elon Musk's Twitter, where Zuckerberg showed his picture like he won some jiu-jitsu medals from a tournament. And then Musk came out and said, we should fight in a cage. And then Zuckerberg was like, hey man, name the place, name the time, I'm there. And then for some reason in all this stupid shit, they said it should be held at the Roman Colosseum where the gladiators fought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think Italy or something, whoever owns that Colosseum, came out and said, oh yeah, we're ready, let's do it over there, let's do it here. And then freaking UFC, what's his name, CEO Dana White. He's saying it's gonna happen. They already got shirts made, they got whatever, all kinds of apparel. Man, Queen Punimo and I was talking about it. I told him it's in Zuckerberg's court if they fight in the cage. Zuckerberg's gonna murder Musk. That's what I said, man.
Yeah, I didn't know until Punimo educated me on that Zuckerberg trains. He does these things, right?
Yeah, he
don't even look like the person, so because he asked me that question too, and I said, I picked the other guy, Elon Musk. He's like, maybe you may want to rethink that because the history of whatever his name is.
Zucker. They're calling it Musk versus Zuck.
Or you got Zuck.
Okay. Think
Musk
about his body.
Zuck.
Zuckerberg just posted up a photo of him and what's his name? The current UFC 2 champions. 2 UFC champions. Israel Adesanya and Volkanovski. So Musk posted up, not Musk, Zuckerberg posted a picture, no shirt. He looks like a killer. He looks like a fighter in the picture. He is so fit, like, and I'm looking at the picture with Elon Musk. He was training with George St. Pierre, these other 2 guys. I was like, yeah. Don't do it, Musk. The world needs you. Unless, of course, they both know they're going to get a lot of money out of it, then yeah. So some thoughts. What are some thoughts on that? Now they're going to fight in the AI. Didn't we say Elon Musk was going to make his own AI company?
Yes.
We
He
said that,
mentioned-
right?
We sure did. And look at him now.
Right? Because we talked about he signed that petition that said AI was dangerous.
Correct. It was one of our news that we covered. He's going to something like it's like an Avenger, like to protect. Yeah, that's what he did. He's because his buddy, the one that started the what was it, ChatGPT, or was it the AI thing?
Yeah, they kind of partnered up and then they fall.
And then,
I guess
and then he fell
they
away
didn't
because
see
he
eye to eye.
character wise. Like
Well,
it doesn't harm human nature.
Pootie Queen, you know why they didn't see eye to eye, right? Because Elon Musk knew that guy was plagiarizing. Oh shit, you stealing other people's shit.
So he understands the whole AI world, the chat bot.
Yeah. Hey, didn't you two talk about how Elon is suing Zuckerberg for threads? Didn't you two talk about it on your whyuce podcast?
No, we were just comparing the difference.
Oh, so my bad. That's the news now. Elon Musk is suing Zuckerberg for threads. And what is it? Plagiarism.
Oh man,
Especially if it hit over 100 million, when they got 100 million subscribers.
Yes, I think I posted it up on our little
did.
chat thingy. Within 10 hours, they had over 10 million subscribers. Within 4 hours. 4 hours of that thing launching. And we were one of the first. Wefobz was on that shit already. I got us in. But
I mean, Zuckerberg is such a bully.
oh man,
No,
man.
because
he
I
is a
think
bully.
it's Elon. Elon Musk is coming into Zuckerberg's realm
Right?
of social media. So it's like,
oh, I like that.
Zuckerberg is basically saying, "Hey man, stick to your own lane. He's the god of social media." And now he's
stick to your inventions and shit.
Yeah, inventions and stuff. So
this is so cool, man.
So Elon Musk finally has a competition, because normally he blew audio, like automotive.
Yeah, he blew the automotive makers out of
pretty much blew out NASA, with the rockets and stuff.
Yep.
And he just keep on blowing out his competition. And now, solar panels, right? For the Tesla, solar panels too. And now
he's coming up against the kingpin, the Godfather.
Now he's dabbling into the social media world and
he's
the god of social media.
But how are you gonna go call out Zuckerberg to a cage fight when you never even trained for a freaking cage fight?
Look, he's gonna create. That's what artificial intelligence. He's gonna create.
He's gonna create a copy of himself
and go in there and fight Zuckerberg.
Damn it. But yeah, I think on that one, my money's on Zuck. Unless, like Poonie said, Elon's been training secretly for however long. Then
he would have called him out there just like that. He probably like, all right.
But that would be, man, wouldn't that be something to see? Billionaires trying to destroy each other in a cage. Billionaires who don't even need to fight for money.
Thank you.
See,
right now, it's just a ego thing.
Life has become a joke.
I'm just trying to give Elon Musk some pointers. I mean, some points. I can only think of his work ethic, being there and present with his employers. Like Chief mentioned, his time with Tesla. He's a hands-on guy. He even works to the frontline folks. So I figured, well, if he's able to start from the bottom, just to work with the people that gets their hands dirty. I'd never seen Zuckerberg. I don't even know. I haven't witnessed anything about Zuckerberg, but it's a different kind of thing because it's all just computers. So
yeah,
I'm just trying to find ways to like
to give Elon Musk a plug.
Yeah, to give him a plus. Besides GSP, there's no other kind of evidence to show the.
Oh man, yeah, it's
I
not
don't
looking.
know.
Well, in cage fights, right? Elon Musk has a chance in terms of science and invention and shit. But
That's
in a
what Queen was
freaking
talking
physical,
about.
in a
Queen picked
physical,
Elon Musk because of the size. She's like, oh, because of his size.
are they gonna allow weapons? No.
You never know.
Oh
Never
man, this
know.
is gonna be so. This is what the world's come to. Like
They
all for
probably have no
entertainment.
rules to be in that cage fight.
Oh,
I'm just looking
man.
at the picture right now of Zuckerberg.
Right? You see him?
Yeah,
He fit
with
as
the-
hell.
With Brazilian jiu-jitsu where he just wants some medals. It's like, okay. All right.
And I gotta tell you, from experience, both of you, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is no joke. Winning a medal, man, that sport is no joke. I still haven't seen Elon Musk medal in any martial arts.
Hey, maybe he's not advertising it.
No, he probably is not. He probably knows assassin moves or something.
I don't
That's-
know. I don't know.
Oof. And now
I don't
they're
know.
the-
Maybe, yeah, I mean, because Elon Musk is like, I don't want to underestimate Elon Musk. He probably puts like some, I don't know, what do you call those Wakanda's metal thing? Like, he probably has it installed in his.
vibranium or
Vibranium.
I'm telling you,
He probably inserted
billionaires.
himself.
You're
Yeah,
onto something, Punimo. You're onto
Yeah.
something.
you don't know. I mean, the guy was flying rockets out of the world. People don't underestimate. He might
Well,
be an AI.
might want to double. He was flying rockets that were exploding, bro.
But at least he's done that. I mean, Zuckerberg is only just computers. Elon
then-
Musk is like doing crazy stuff.
Well, it's like you said, he stepped into Zuckerberg's world. Zuckerberg's world was social media. And
Mhm.
Zuckerberg already bullying Elon Musk all over social media with that Threads release. So Elon
Yeah,
Musk
he
trying to,
is.
he's trying to sue them for, hey, you took the information from people that were working for Twitter. Then I think Zuckerberg came back and I stand corrected. Zuckerberg kind of said something like, no, they were people that were fired by Twitter. So there's a difference. But
Mm.
Elon Musk may win it if he has that what's that clause that anything idea you come up with in my company belongs to the company.
Belongs to the
Yeah.
company. I forgot what that term
But
is.
I don't
I don't
know
either.
if that existed because remember he took over Twitter like it was kind of abrupt. It was
Like a
hectic. It
takeover.
was hell.
Mhm.
It was a rough takeover, and I don't even know if he had all that paperwork set in place. So Zuckerberg's all there. He might even win it again, like how he won against. Did he win the case against the Winklevoss twins that helped him create Facebook?
I believe he did, didn't he? Like paid them all
He
off.
paid a fine or something, right?
I'm not going to say when. It's settlements.
They
Settled.
settled. They settled.
Yeah, settled. That's all.
But man,
The first
he's-
news that you mentioned was Sarah. That's going to be a settlement. It ain't going to be no win-lose situation.
well, with his threads, I don't have threads on desktop. There's no thread. I think that's what Twitter has over threads, is you can use Twitter on desktop. Threads is not on desktop yet, but there's hella users over there. And what people are finding out is when you enter threads, when you apply for threads and you get it, to delete threads, you have to delete your Instagram app off your phone.
Oh,
Did
that
you all know
sucks.
that?
Wait, said it again?
So if you want to take threads off, you don't want to be on threads no more, Meta's
Mhm.
threads. To take it off, you have to delete your Instagram app off of your phone too. You have
Okay.
to delete your Instagram account. So
Well, that's
that's sneaky way that Zuckerberg put that threads in there.
Actually, let me try that right now.
Don't do it, man. Don't delete your account, bro. We need you. We need the
What's
whyuce people. Anyhow, going on Twitter, I'm speaking to all our Wefobz Nation. You find us on Twitter. We could have some discussions there. One of the things I know I was kind of like hesitant on why Elon Musk bought Twitter and shit like that. But what Twitter really does is it gives you a lot of raw news. Because, Elon Musk is such a big
Yeah. That's the
support.
difference that we talked about on the whyuce, right, Queen?
Raw
Yep.
news. Like it's not filtered. It's up to you to decide how it looks to you,
Freedom of speech.
which is what they're fighting for. And that, oh man. Twitter's just a whole different ball game of news over there, everyone. Get on it. If you want to join us there, follow us on Twitter at Wefobz. We also have, how's the whyuce? What's the whyuce call sign for Twitter, bro? Is it at Puni More or is that whyuce?
Oh, that's it's at Pony Mall.
At Puni More, you can find them there. But for those of you who don't use Twitter, you might want to use that if you're keeping your ear out for the next wave. We're always keeping an ear out, an eye out on all these social media platforms for the next wave that could help us towards our financial freedom. That's what.
Yeah, it's at Pony Mall and the number 1, PUNIMOA 1.
Okay, I'll try to I'll share the link on our comment section. You want to see it in the comments, and I'll probably put it right here on the. This is your Twitter account, right?
Correct.
If you want to follow Puni Mo on Twitter, and we'll also put our Twitter up there on the screen, on the description also. Queen, are you on Twitter yet?
Yes, I am.
What's your? Give us your. Oh no, do you have it under your personal name or you have it under your call name?
I'll give it to you guys.
If it's under your personal, you don't need to. We can get it on the. Give it as Queen if you have it as Queen.
Right.
Okay, we'll work on that later then.
You're gonna have to set it up, Queen, because I know you got some fans that want to reach out to you.
So we'll set up Queen's Twitter for all of you. Twitter is definitely something we're not really. It's not promote. Okay, yeah, we are promoting. Twitter is another place where we could connect everyone. Like it's even easier. And like Puni Mo and I said, raw news comes out there. It's news how you take it. Man, speaking of that, I was just telling Puni Mo about the candidates I'm keeping my eye out for the 2024 presidential elections. Puni Mo told me about one. I don't know if you had one pick, but I'm also looking at this other one too. You guys want to just discuss this as a little extra to this news section?
I
Go
like
ahead.
that.
Yes.
Well, Puni Mo, you told me I want to have yours because let's put yours down first it's from the Republican side, right?
Yes, sir.
What's his name? Was the Indian dude. Let me get his name up.
I know, I was just about to pull it up because I'm like, oh, here we go. Vivek Yeah, Ramaswamy. Ramaswamy. I'm sorry. There you go. Ramaswamy's. Vivek Ramaswamy. Get used to that word, that name, America. So, anyways, I brought it up with what's his name, Guy So Smooth, because one of the radios that I tune into is the Breakfast Club. And the Breakfast Club, if you actually go on YouTube and you put in Vivek Ramaswamy and you put in the Breakfast Club, you will see a lot of what stood out to me is a lot of the individuals of their own platforms' reaction to the interview. And I'm pretty sure a lot of those that are tuning in and that are aware of the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm talking about. But just for those that are not, Breakfast Club is a hip-hop radio station that has 2 hosts, which is Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy. And then they also have this third person that she tends to do the news and stuff that was asking Ramaswamy questions. And
what's up?
Can you guys?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
No, you guys hear that background? It's like the garage door keeps popping open and closing.
Yeah, we good, man. You got ghosts going on over there.
Well, you know, it's my family. They keep opening garage door downstairs. Anyway, so Ramaswamy, so the person, I forgot her name. It's
the reporter. Just say the reporter.
The reporter. Yeah, she's not really a reporter though.
Oh, she was interviewee for like a freaking.
She was just asking the questions, right?
During a debate or something.
No, you know, it's just a radio station.
Okay.
Ramaswamy just came up there on that platform because the majority of the audience are Black listeners, African Americans, or just us minority listeners that tune into that. And the reason why it went viral is because her whole point is she kept emphasizing the fact of like, okay, what have you done as leadership? She questioned his leadership, but she went all the way back to like, what did you do in elementary, middle school? What? Like, high school faculties. Were you in any kind of leadership role? And this candidate that's running for president, he was very professional and he handled it so in a way that were pretty much showed like killed you with kindness. You guys will have to look it up because her whole point was like, what have you done for this country? Because this person that was asking the question, she also kept emphasizing that, her service in the Air Force, she wants to know that the leader that's going to be taking the leadership in this country that we have, she wants to know if he has any kind of leadership. But the way she was going about it was just, she kept bringing up high school and middle school stuff.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, with all that story, bro, why does he appeal to you? It's like,
so his answer was, he's like, okay, it's just his answers that he had. He's like, well, I didn't have any leadership, like did the military stuff, but the way he gave back as a leader in our country, he had 3 FDA approval medicine that help young children, and again, allegedly, because this is all just me trying to brainstorm what happened. That's what this guy has been doing, like as a leader. And his whole point was trying to win the votes of the young, like the 20-year-olds, because a lot of them are not voting. Mm-hmm. He gave an example. He's like, imagine this. If you was to actually put all of our youth, as soon as you hit 18 years old, that you're automatically going to sign up to be in the military, just like other countries do. When they hit that certain age, the male automatically enrolls into the military for the country. And his whole point is like, I guarantee you will have a lot of these 18-year-olds and 20-year-olds start paying attention and start voting, because our country is all about freedom of speech. Just awakening up and just letting us know that that you need to work for your money, not just take advantage of stuff. The voting matters. So that's a little bit of, just check it out, guys.
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Ramaswamy, yeah.
So this guy, this candidate, he's only 37.
Yes, and that's the other thing. Yep.
And he education from Harvard University and Yale. He's an entrepreneur. I think that's one of the reasons why Putin was,
drawn to him.
Yes, and a conservative commentator who has cast himself as a true outsider. And he's actually funding his own campaign.
Yep.
Self-funded. So, and it says here Putin was just talking about he's focusing on increased voting age to 25. Mm-hmm. Voters under 25 could vote by completing a national service requirement or passing a civics test.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not bad. I want to add, just before we go on to who you looking at, Queen, and then I'll do mine last. But just to add to Putin Moore's, because I brought this up from political.com. Political is one of those places that cover a lot of the politics news and all, everyone. So Vivek, he declared to run for presidency in 2024. He's an investor and former pharmaceutical company CEO. He launched an outsider campaign based largely on the critique of wokeness among corporations and other institutions. That's a big thing going on right now and shit all around the world. Actually, mostly here in the US. So it says his winning path, if his pet issue is vaulted to the fore, his pet issue being the critique of wokeness, especially in primary debates where it will compete with a more traditional GOP issue set on the economy, crime, foreign policy, and immigration. But he also won't be the only loud voice against wokeness, because, the other guy who's pretty, who's above him is DeSantis, who's also talking against wokeness. He's in the race. And, Vivek, he's wealthy and can afford to jumpstart his campaign out of his own checkbook. But this thing also does analyzing on his losing path, saying that self-funding candidates often tire of spending millions of dollars if they aren't catching on among the electorate. So he's got a lot to lose there. And for the Republican primaries, there is hella Republicans trying to run for president.
There's a lot.
Hella Republican. It was like how the Democrats look. Remember how the Democrats looked when they were trying to go against Trump for the second time?
Yeah.
That's how the Republicans look now. Damn.
Yeah, there's
We'll
like
keep,
13 that declared,
right?
3 in the mix.
Well, you heard it there, Wefobz Nation. Poonie Moore's got his eye on Ramaswamy. Want to keep an eye on that. Who do you have your eye on? Make sure to comment below. We should check that out too. We could talk about it right here on the Wefobz Podcast. I want to know who Queen's got her eye on, whether it's a Republican or a Democrat.
Well, see, I'm still doing my research, and I'm still waiting to see if Tulsi Gabbard's actually going to throw her name back in. She's been teasing lately. Then I'm also looking at Robert Kennedy Jr. But I haven't even decided. But I'm just watching closely, and even a couple of the Republican, because you know me, I am neither or. I go by what are the interests for my family and what is best.
Yep.
So that's what I'm just looking at. But yeah, it's up in the air right now because I'm just researching and watching them, see how they carry themselves throughout. So that's where I'm at right now. But
still undecided.
Undecided.
Nice. Well, beautiful, Queen. Beautiful, Poonie Moore. I'm definitely keeping an eye out for Poonie Moore's candidate. If any of the Wefobz Nation members got to come in, Queen, you said a candidate there, which is who I'm going to bring to the forefront, who I definitely have my eye out, and he's got, at this point in my time, I would say he's got 75% of me supporting him. Anything could happen, but then the thing with him is he's running against the top dog, which is Biden, and this is RFK Jr. This is who I have my eye on. I put Poonie Moore onto him to follow his Twitter. And if you ever have chance, go ahead and just check him out. Follow him on Twitter. I mean, this is gonna seem like a promo, but then shit, I'm passionate about who I keep my eye on. He's one that I have that I'm looking on the Democratic side. On the Republican side, I'm keeping my eye out. I'm gonna keep an eye out on Poonie Moore's candidate, but I'm also looking between. It's gonna be if it's another runoff or something between Big Boy Trump and DeSantis. But back to the one that I want with the one that I'm looking at with the Democratic guys. He was he literally was censored. Like, he was censored by the freaking media for a while, and he took Biden and the White House to I think they won a court case against being censored, for freedom of speech violation. But his message to me, which really resonates with me, is country over party and unification of America. That's what resonates with me, and why I'm keeping an eye on him. And the way he speaks. A lot of people laugh at his speech because he had his throat was damaged from a disease. But man, when he speaks, you all got to listen to his speeches and what he makes sense of. He's gonna be a big. I think he'll be a big opponent compared to Ramaswamy, because he's taking a lot of the pharmaceutical guys from the FDA to he's done lawsuits against those guys and won a couple of them. RFK was one of the guys that won the lawsuit against Monsanto and the Roundup. You ever heard of that case? The guys who are using weed eaters and getting cancer?
I heard of that, the Roundup one. Mm-hmm.
Yep, the Roundup one. It also applies to a lot of people from back home in the islands that were using that Roundup on the islands when the government was issuing it.
Oh, yeah. The pest, the weed killer. Okay,
Yeah.
Roundup.
Check it out. Check it out. Check them out. It's just something that I have my eye on. Anyhow, guys, I'll be back. Let's go into another break, and we'll be right back after these messages. What do you think?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Poonie Moore.
And Queen.
Get onto our wefobz.io.
Support from the islands. Go ahead and go on that wefobz.io. We got merchants for sale with affiliated with Amazon. And also we got entertainment up there. You will see podcasts and click on the podcast so you can listen to Wefobz and yours truly, whyuce. See ya.
And we out.
Woo! welcome back again, Wefobz Nation. Welcome back, Puni Mo. Welcome back, Queen. Those are some interesting things we talked about for the business news section, isn't it?
Very.
Hey, once again, it's great to be back. Great to talk to both of you again. Can't wait till the rest of our hosts get on. Man. Well, with that being said, we come to that next moment right here in time. Well, we start following the market, Wefobz Nation. So this is our little way of keeping up to date with what's going on in the money world, so that we can try to ride that wave towards our financial freedom. It all works in the whole theme of the Wefobz stuff. You got Punimo here, you got Queen, and you got Daxo Smooth. So what do y'all say? Let's get with it. You ready for this one? Man, those topics we were bringing up were pretty cool, but this next one, once again, deals with our boy, Elon Musk, who founded his new artificial intelligence company called XAI. We talked about it earlier, and now we're going to focus on it. We called it. We said this guy was going to go out and found his own AI company, and he actually did. He's going to try to incorporate this company into Twitter, Tesla. He's going to put all that together. I'm pretty sure he's going to try to put his boring company on there, and the SpaceX company, all his spaceship company. What it is just him using AI to do work easy, make work easier. I can't say that we didn't see it coming. Some thoughts?
You're right. We've been talking about this forever. Forever. And now but look at him now. Elon Musk is not going to give up. He just keep creating things. He's got the money, and right now he's just focused on being better than Mark Zuckerberg. The battle, like we talked earlier, is the battle. So I don't know how you pronounce that. The XAI.
I don't know. We got to get it. Yeah.
So it sounds like the company was formed to understand reality.
That's deep.
Yeah, that's very deep. And remember, I always say it's kind of creepy and scary, but if we use it to benefit us with all those different type of AI apps that's coming out, and they are out there, understand reality. Wow, that's what this whole thing he's created. So that's what it's focused on. Crazy.
Right. Punimo, you got any thoughts on this?
That's his Uncle Elon, man. Do you, Elon? Just remember, Punimo always got your back, man.
This is his lane, isn't it? This is his lane. Creating and inventing, right?
Yeah.
Don't get in the cage, Elon. Don't.
So what you're really trying to say is enough with the social media? Is that what you're saying? God so smooth? Man,
Well,
that's stuff,
you
y'all.
know, he could take on social media, but I'm just saying the cage. Like, the cage is not social media. I mean, it could be a part of the social media, but he could take on, I'm pretty sure he could take on the social media part with his Twitter and now his new AI company. But I'm just saying the physical part. Don't go and like physically try to do something. What's that saying I told you? Everybody think they can do everything until they get punched in the face, right?
So Uncle Elon Musk needs to understand reality.
Oh man. Oh, that's deep, Queen. Oh man. You know what?
You know anybody like that? You know, like Uncle Elon. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? I think a lot of the companies are complaining about. All his companies are also in on the fact of complaining about this, is because they feel like he's so focused on Twitter. I'm talking about more of the investors.
But he got out though. He put another CEO there as a woman.
Oh, he finally puts a CEO into Twitter.
I think it was a month, 2 months back. He got out. He's not the CEO of Twitter anymore. But you're right. He still does shit on Twitter.
He's more focused. Mm-hmm.
They
a lot of money. Yeah.
they released a story where when he was at Tesla, one of the Tesla CEOs or something like that went up to him and took away his phone so he doesn't go on Twitter. I think Queen, was it you who said it's egos, right? Like these guys,
Yeah.
they want to get their
he still
egos
think
stroked.
he still think it's him. He's in charge. So
I mean,
And so do you think he kind of has too much on his plate that he just kind of need to slow it down and focus on one thing instead of like having his hands on everything and not really putting 100% on everything? Is that how?
Let me ask you, Queen Mo and Queen, this. Don't you know people in our lives that are the same way? Too much on different things, but can't focus on one thing until, and we're always told focus on that one thing, right?
right. They claim that multitasking works, but it doesn't work. This is proof a billionaire is has so many tasks at hand, and it's called multiple tasks and multitasking. He can't even finish one task.
Yeah.
And
or if he is completed and he walks out, then he just has to get his hands back into the mix.
Right? Isn't the answer delegating?
Delegate,
right?
That's correct.
Man, I think it could be said. Everybody don't know what Elon gonna do, but Elon gonna do what he gonna do because we can't hate. He got all that money to do what he's gonna do.
Money gives you options, and he has hella options.
And we want to get there too.
What if he ends up like deciding to run for presidency?
If he runs for presidency, I wouldn't see that out of the realm. But what happens if he runs and then all of a sudden Zuckerberg runs and then the guy over there at Google runs?
Oh
right?
my gosh.
The guy at Amazon runs too. Then you're really gonna see a clown nation.
But you know what though? I would definitely vote for one of them three because they're a billionaire. They'll definitely take care of our country.
Before Google, Amazon, Meta, and Tesla's runners, right? Four of them.
Man, one of them get in. Our war is going to be fighting with joysticks.
Gosh. We're already fighting wars with joysticks, though, Queen. Remember?
But I'm saying
drones.
it's going to eliminate all, man. It's going to pull us, save, it's all about the money.
Everybody going to play video games against each other now.
Here's your severance package. We're going to take care from here.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Wow, that is a thought. That is a thought that the Wefobz Nation invented.
What is it called? That's food for thoughts, folks.
Food for
But here it is. It's copyrighted. We've already got this. So if you use our ideas.
Don't take our ideas. We already have it. But that'll be crazy if that happens. We're calling it crazy because we can't see the possibilities just yet. But you never know. They may win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Never know.
What's not to say that's Elon Musk's endgame and Zuckerberg's endgame to get their names out there and with the social media get all up in the world. I know Zuckerberg was not doing it until he saw Elon Musk kept putting his name out there for all kinds of shit, right?
Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg was quiet for a little bit,
right? He was quiet until Elon Musk called him, let's go in the cage.
The last time I remember, Zuckerberg was buying all this land in Hawaii.
He still
there.
is. He got a lot of, and a lot of the native Hawaiians aren't happy about that. Oh man. Well, how'd you say it, Queen? Money gives you options.
That's right.
Speaking of money and options and following the market, so I know you two are not too big into cryptocurrency just yet and don't understand most of the concepts, but this is to most of the Wefobz Nation members who are into cryptocurrency. XRP Coin won its case against the SEC because the SEC was trying to say that XRP Coin is security. But because it won its case, all cryptocurrency markets and coins, their prices have gone up. It's such big good news for the cryptocurrency market. Wefobz Nation members, if you know you're into that, that's definitely something you want to check out.
That's what's up.
Financial freedom. We're here. With that being said, man, you know what? We want some ideas from you, Wefobz Nation members, on what else you would like to hear or listen to on the Wefobz Podcast.
Yes.
We also got the whyuce podcast. Send them some of your topics and things you want them to talk about. I appear over there every now and then, sometimes like a unicorn. I hope they don't ambush me with another of their games.
Will be nice.
Check them out. Give us comments, drop likes, subscribe, share. We're definitely looking. We're interacting with a couple more of you. We love that. That's pretty cool. Shout out to who are all the people? Albania. Shout out to there's a couple of you. A couple of you commenting on our YouTube vids and our Spotify. We love you guys, man. Just keep it coming.
Shout out to Guru Oos.
And Queen, you know what? I want to hear more women and girls come up and talk to us on these platforms. We want the female.
Me too.
We want female.
Come
support.
on, ladies.
Your queen
Come on.
is waiting for her court to arrive.
Don't worry, they'll be here. Just have faith.
Oh, man, you know what I forgot to put in the business news? Did I tell you all the guy that we were talking about with the aliens who said he was going to go in the ocean and find an alien craft, said he actually found something in the ocean over there at Papua New Guinea?
What did he find?
These little small circle metal balls that contain nickel, and he said these are pieces of an alien spaceship. That was a story we covered. You remember Punimo? Al Loeb or something like that was his name?
I remember that story. I remember that topic.
So he came out and, yeah, the one that went to scan the ocean for the spaceship that crashed in the ocean. So he found, he said he found these metal balls and he's calling them pieces of the spaceship. Like we're all here like, oh, he's gonna find a big ass.
So he found little nickel balls.
So get this crashed back in 2014, I think the article said it crashed. It's 2023. You don't think the military already went over there and took that shit out already, right?
Right.
Come on, dude. Sometimes you think people are on to the right thing, and then all of a sudden you see the real story for what it is, and you're like, what the? Seriously? Reminds me of a couple of people. They speak big, and then when you actually see what they're speaking about, it's so small.
Damn, that's a lot of people like that. Like car salesmen.
What's up?
I said like car salesmen.
Car salesman. Hey, you all did a whyuce podcast on car salesman. I remember.
We sure did.
That was a beautiful one. Check it out, Wefobz Nation, the whyuce podcast. Wefobz.io/podcast. They're on episode 21 right now and can't wait for their episode 22 to start popping. While we're here trucking 25. They're catching up. Any other updates you all have for us?
No, not that I can think of right now.
Yeah, nothing I can think of. Just nothing.
Okay.
You know.
So, man, I have to apologize to the Wefobz Nation. I also apologize to my fellow hosts. I still wasn't able to launch that Supernatural Limits podcast of ours yet, due to my surgery and other things that went down. But it's coming. You all gonna like. I hopefully like it when it comes out. Supernatural Limits, check it out. It's gonna be added to the whyuce podcast and the Wefobz podcast lineup. We're always trying to push. Once again, like, share, subscribe, comment. We love those comments. Keep it coming. And without further ado, I'd like to say that we are on that level right now. Closing thoughts, my hosts. Let's get it.
All right. Just want to give a quick shout out to the Wefobz Nation, also our listeners, and also our whyuce podcast. Thank you. And those of you working on your dreams, remember, working on your dreams, feeling down can have a positive impact. So keep it going. When you fall down, pick yourself back up. You think you're failing, you're not failing. Stand up. You fail forward. You don't fail backwards. So From the queen to all of you. Keep pushing. Peace.
And I just want to thank the host, Queen, and God So Smooth for making this happen for the Wefobz Nation, because I know y'all missed us, listeners, and we appreciate y'all support. Continue to follow us and leave some comments and, give us some topics to talk about too. And stay tuned for the rest. Yeah.
That's right, Wefobz Nation. We want to thank you once again for coming, listening, watching. We know you're there. Got nothing more to say. Look forward to the next episode right here on the Wefobz Podcast. Once again, this is how we do it. Wefobz!
Yeah.